I think I have a future in the light bulb business. Okay. I don't know. I was just like talking to, I think it was Holden the other day. We haven't talked in a while, and I realized I haven't like updated a lot of y'all on my life, and yeah, so that's what this video is. You get to learn about me as I cook dinner. Here's a potato. I have potatoes and radishes, but the issue is because they're red potatoes and the radishes are obviously purple, I cannot tell the difference. But actually, if I look at it on the camera, it's easier to use the radishes. That's so dumb. Potatoes. So today I'm making a little like, I don't know, concoction of potatoes, radishes. I have green beans, and then chives, and then some salmon. Which reminds me, I need to preheat my oven. But whatever. Also, another thing that we're gonna do because I'm stupid. I don't have like a baking tray to put my shit in, like in the oven, which is really smart, right? Which is so smart. Um, so what I'm gonna do instead is just like put together this like sheet of aluminum foil, and hopefully that's strong enough. We will find out. Okay, yay! Hi, welcome to Max's first solo video. Yay, yippee! I'll put sound effects here. Wait. So I know I said I would do like an apartment tour, but that's really loud. I was talking to one of my friends at work about like the fact that, sorry, my ADHD meds are wearing off if you can't tell. Yeah, we were talking about the fact that I was planning on making this video, and then I was just like, I told her this, and then she was like, maybe don't do like a tour of your apartment because, see, and she's right, because here's the issue, okay? I live alone. And this is gonna be like on the internet forever. And I trust you guys. Like, you're my friends, and I love you forever. And honestly, I could just make my videos private, but that's stupid. But yeah, see, the issue is this will be on the internet forever, and then people will know where I live, and then they'll know what my house looks like, and I live alone, so it's just like not. Let's just not do any of that, you know? So yeah, let's do some cooking. Um, Instead of doing an apartment tour, you're gonna see my kitchen, by which I mean you can't even see my kitchen. This is a door. um, that's a window. Anyway, I'm gonna put some music on, but I don't want to be copyright stricken. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find a copyright-free dubstep mix. And hopefully you won't be able to hear this in the video itself, but if you can, I'm sorry. Ooh, maybe I can just like time lapse it and put some of my guys, like, you know. I don't like this song. Okay, so life updates wise, what do I have? Okay, my knives are behind you guys, so I'm just gonna BS knife. This knife, I actually there's now a picture of me on the internet holding a giant ass knife. Anyway, this big ass knife was actually given to me by one of my friends from my program who is like, so she was staying in Toronto at the dorms because she's originally from like Alberta or something. And she was just like, well, I'm moving out and I can't take this stuff with me. So she like offered it to everyone in our program and was like, yo, do you guys want some shit? And I was like, hell yeah, I want some shit. So I went over and yeah, she gave me a big ass knife. She gave me two big ass knives actually. And a potato peeler, which is fire, and a small knife, which is fire. But also she gave me an air fryer for free, which is so good. Like it has saved my life multiple times. Anyway, point was, what was the point I was making? I don't remember. Oh yeah, my friend. Right. So she gave me the big ass air fryer, and it was fire. And it has saved my life. And I don't be buying breakfast, or I don't be buying groceries often enough because I'm stupid like that. And one of the things that I had to do last week is I had frozen pierogies for breakfast, and it was really good. But the fact that I had the air fryer is what made it really easy to, you know, make that as a meal. So yeah, I usually get up at like 5 in the morning, do my little workout, shower, and I do the dishes in the morning for some reason. Oh wait, no. So I wake up at 5, right? I wake up, I eat a banana, I take my meds, I go back to sleep for half an hour till my meds kick in. And then I wake up and I have my breakfast and do my little workout. Then I shower, and that's a day in the life. Well, no, that's just the morning. Yeah, shower, and then usually before I shower, I do my dishes. If I have a lot of dishes, if I don't have a lot of dishes, I do them after I shower. Um, just because I'm silly like that. And it gives me something to do because my bus shows up around like 7:15 ish, and I'm always ready early. So I have nothing to do except sit around for a while. So I just be sitting around, it's silly. Um Also, I've noticed that you guys make your videos about like 10-15 minutes tops. Girl, I be making video essays. Like, I'm sorry about everything. Cause like, my bad. I have a lot to say. Well, I don't know if I'll have a lot to say like after my big updates, but probably. I don't know, I talk a lot, so I feel like I could. Anyway, yeah, so I go to work, and it's not real work because I don't get paid, and it's just me being my student self. I don't have to be that loud, is what I'm realizing. Yeah, so my coworkers are awesome. I really, really like my lab, is what I'm learning. I'm struggling to make friends because this is a completely new city. I don't know anyone here, Well, I do know one person, but like he's a friend of a friend, and we haven't been able to like meet up or catch up with each other, and also he won't reply to my texts. It's been a few days. By few days, I mean since like August. We were supposed to hang out Labor Day weekend, and then I said, yeah, sure, let's do it, and then he never responded. So I don't know, but the issue is it could be like also my phone that's glitching. I almost sawed my finger off. So yeah, who knows? It could be many number of reasons, but hopefully he does get back to me sometime soon. But yeah, but I did meet someone like recently. We played Uno in the park, and her and him and I and a couple of his other like mutual friends are all gonna meet up for sushi next weekend. So that sounds like fun. I hope I have fun. I hope they're all nice people, which they seem to be. And tomorrow night, I'm planning on going to. So I found this like, there's a bunch of like independent bookstores in my city, and I love them. But some of them run game nights. So like board game nights. And I'm planning on going to one tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be an opportunity for me to make new friends. Cause when I was in Australia, shout out M and Felix and Alex. When I was there, yeah, I did go to like board games club with my boys, and it was fire. Okay, and they were playing like long ass board games. So hopefully that's gonna be my life too. Um, and that's also low key why I'm making this video tonight. Because I don't want to cook dinner tomorrow because I'll be at the thing. Oopsie. Yeah, so I'm just like hoping to have enough leftovers because I did cook last night as well, and I made like chicken and potatoes and a salad, and it was awesome. And I do have leftovers in the fridge, but I don't want to like, you know, the pattern, because then I'll have to cook tomorrow. Anyway, I need to log in, so I should log in. Let's turn this into a time lapse, okay? Oh wait, right, my oven's still heating. Who cares? What else? Right, so first of all, I moved. I now live like 4.5 hours away from my parents. Way closer to the US border though. I'm like an hour out from Montreal and like an hour out from New York. Not New York City, but like, you know, the state. So, if y'all want to come to the border, let me know. Get your passports, please. The only one who has a passport is Felix. And they've already been here. Well, they haven't been to my house. Felix, come to my house. Yeah. Guys, check out my fuck-ass potato tray. Like, it's this beautiful... Hold on, I need to put it in the oven. Wow. Moment of truth. What if it, like, catches on fire? This will be... You guys are witnessing my last moments live. Will my video be uploaded? Probably not, because it's not a live stream. That's what we should be doing. We should all be streamers. Wherever, I guess. Need to wash my hands. Will aluminum foil burn in oven? No, because its melting point is 12,000 Fahrenheit. However, as this can cause blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. I guess it's not like on. It's not on the heating elements, so I should be okay. We'll find out. We'll find out, man. Anyway, one of the things I really do enjoy drinking is chocolate milk. These match my hair. I've been to every fuck-ass grocery store that is close to my house in this city, and not a single one sells, like, baking trays, so I've just, like, accepted my fate that I'm just gonna be an aluminum foil cell forever. Unless my house burns down, in which case, not forever. For a very brief period of 1 day. Green beans that I need to chop in half. Oh, so that's my oven telling me it's finally done preheating. But my guys are already in there, so... The shelves in my oven are like really close to each other, which was not by design. I think that's what the like previous tenant did. and I keep meaning to change it. But every time I remember to change it, it's when I'm using the oven. So it's already hot, so I can't change it. I'm silly as fuck, and it's ruining my life. That's what this video is. No, wait. Does that help? That helps a lot. Yeah, so my stove also has a light at the top, which my genius brain didn't think to turn on until now. So halfway through this video, the lighting got better. Okay, now I need to make my dressing, which I think is supposed to be like mayo and I don't know. Okay, it's working fine. So I'm making two different dressings, apparently. One is for the vegetables, and then one is for the salmon, question mark. But I think it just makes sense to combine both into one. Like, I would just put sugar. I can't find my quarter teaspoon. Oh, it's right there. That was recorded. That's crazy. I'm a dumbass. What the hell happened to my music? It just ended. That was a weird ending for that song. Season with salt and pepper, and then stir to combine. I should put this in a bigger bowl so that I can like add all. This is the biggest box I got. What else have I been up to? Like, what did I want to tell you guys? I don't know, man. My tests have been going okay. I'm like ahead, which is normal for me, really, but kind of weird. Everyone at my lab is super nice. I already said that though. There's a lot of like, this is a university town, so there's a lot of like university students, and I kind of can't stand them. They're all like rude and entitled, and this is a very like white area, white neighborhood. So I feel like it's really hard to get used to that feeling of being the only person of color in the room again, you know? It's not something I haven't experienced in a long time, so I'm just baffled, I guess. Well, not baffled. It's more, I knew what I was getting into, like, coming into this, but, you know, kind of sucks. It's saying to put the chives in here. Whatever the fuck horseradish is. Horse? Just like Uma Musume, pretty that is. I've been locked in on Uma Musume Pretty Derby for so long, and I've gotten really good at it. I haven't failed a career in forever, but I'm pretty sure all of you are at that stage anyway. But I I don't know, I've been building B plus horses. Currently I have my sights set on the Leo Cup, which will be after the Cancer Cup. The Cancer Cup is in October, like the first week or something. Um Leo Cup will be after that. But I need to get first place in the Leo Cup. I'm a Leo. Okay, the salmon looks just about done. I should probably stir to combine this creamy horseradish sauce. I don't have enough salt in any of these. One of the things that I've noticed is I'm chronically undersalting my food because I've been like grown up to taught what? 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 Yeah, my fuck ass yellow bulbs. I do have white bulbs like in when my parents visited or the last day that they were here before I moved in, they kind of just like bought a bunch of light bulbs, which is fine, but they bought like one set for themselves to take home with them, and then they bought one set for me. They forgot the ones they bought for themselves. So now I just have like 40 light bulbs. If you guys want light bulbs, hit me up. They're like no, they're not. They're LED light bulbs. Half of them are bright white, and half of them are fuck ass warm white, yellow, you know. So let me know. Hit me up. Okay, my laptop is truly, like, well and truly dying. So I'm gonna just, like, combine everything, call it a day. And then I will see you guys in a few minutes once it has a little bit more juice so you guys can see my food. Okay, bye. Hey guys, here is my meal. There's like, that's a sauce, that's salmon, beans, vegetable medley. And that's my laptop. But yeah, I'm hungry as shit. So I'm gonna go eat now. Oh no, my Snoopy shirt has mustard on it. The shirt has Snoopy. This is Charlie. And look back. It says peanuts like football. And it's got like Snoopy with the football and shit. It's awesome, okay? It's a fire shirt. But now it has mustard on it. So, yeah. I'm hungry as shit. So I'm gonna go eat now. But thank you for joining me on this journey. And catch y'all on the flip. Peace. Pack out my aluminum foil contraptions. And also, that's a kitty. That's a spoon rest.